under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Ross Detwiler, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup. Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First delivery to him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 67 degrees our game time temperature. One out, nobody on. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up Mike Trout. From the belt, the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Marcell Ozuna would be next. The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's running in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cards leave one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Rojas becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. The pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard toward first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in next, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Arenado on second. Correa is over at first with one away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the double steal is on here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 50, Starling Marte.
So here now is the pitcher, Charlie Morton. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The set and the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in is Adam Duvall, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Duvall.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Corey Dickerson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
The 1-1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got the count 1-2.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trout.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tatis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-1.
No, that's cool.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well,
third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This one's down to third. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. He waits, now the pitch. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Ross Detwiler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, John Berti, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Ready with the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-0 delivery to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate now, Adam Duvall. And that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 4-0. Now at the plate here is Nolan Arenado. He collected a base hit his first time up.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Two and one after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Ripped down the first base line, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Arenado at second. Goldschmidt at first. 1 gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The pitcher, number 50, Starling Marte.
Striding in is Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the stretch.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
From the belt, the pitch hit down the third baseline, and this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Brian Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Home. Line toward right center. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adam Pletko answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Ross Detwiler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's a setup pitch right there.
Count
1-2.
1-2.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
And stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead it 6-0. Daniel Castano will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 72, Daniel Castano.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron Buxton.
So now into the box is Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it is, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the throw, safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready now is Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Richard Blyer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Rojas is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate now is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Push to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 6-3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Now here's the first offering. Starling Marte is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Adam Duvall is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
The left fielder, number 23, Dickerson.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Duvall leads off first with 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
In now, Garrett Cooper. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Marlins strand a pair. They still lead it 6-3. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 29, Josh Reddick.
Now here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Randy Dobnak will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Randy Dobnak.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Popped him up. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
The pitcher, number 35, Richard Dickerson.
Jesus Aguilar will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
And the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jesus Aguilar becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Adam Simber will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Adam Simber.
So now here is Mike Trout for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Well, that's off the plate.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Trout at second with 2 down. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cardinals. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. He bounced out last time up.
Not shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Buxton is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping in next, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
fielder,
You have to protect
14.
for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cardinals 3. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher,
Nick Madrigal will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Nick Madrigal.
From the stretch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Popped him up. Anderson has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cardinals 3. Brusdar Graterol is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Brusdar Graterol.
Now it'll be Garrett Cooper. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in will be Jorge Alfaro. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Adam.
Isan Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Isan Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Again, another foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 3-2 one more time. Chopped at third. Arenado with the bare hand. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cardinals 3. Anthony Bass comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
52, Anthony Bass.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Up next, Byron Buxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on by Buxton, and this is sent to deep left field. Dickerson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Trout.
Next to stand in is Mike Trout, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Fouled off. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next to bat will be Marcell Ozuna. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Daniel Castano claims the win out of the pen, his first. Charlie Morton permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
2.